Aura is one of the main components of HxH Hunter. I've been making videos about how aura applies to human design, but how does human design, HxH Hunter, and auras weave together? Let's look into it. So this anime is full of cool things, one of which is how they deeply explain auras and these energetic fields that they're interacting with. You can see all of this energy field around him. That's not bullshit. We all have a non-physical body that we bring with us everywhere, and it's deeply and intrinsically connected to our physical bodies. Everybody's aura is going to be unique based off of your time of birth. That's going to be all this stuff you see in the black, and 88 days before your birth. Depending on the way that your centers hook up to each other, that's going to determine what type of aura your body produces. Similarly enough, in HxH Hunter, everybody is going to be born as one of these, okay? Enhancement, strengthening themselves, transmutation, changing the quality of their aura, conjuration, creating objects, specialization is the unique effect, manipulation is controlling animate and inanimate things, and emission is detaching aura from the body. Everyone is born as one of these, just like everyone is born with one of these. Now, based off of your birth, that's always going to be the thing that you're best at. For instance, in HxH Hunter, if you're born as an enhancement type, okay, the ones that are next to you, transmutation and emission, you lose 20% efficiency. Manipulation and conjuration, you lose 40% efficiency when you're attempting to do conjuration and manipulation as opposed to your enhancement. Now, I know this is kind of getting wild, but this is for my nerds out here because I've always been trying to figure out how to make life more like a video game. And again, life is getting close. By the way, if you don't have a body graph, just visit my website, reikimarco.com, plug in your information, and it'll spit you out a body graph. The information that's relevant to you right now, straight out the gates, is going to be your profile, your type, your strategy, and your authority. All of this information is wonderful, but it can be very advanced. That's why I have these reports down here. They're only 20 bucks. Now, I recognize that this is kind of like fan fiction and kind of more of a fun video, not necessarily like instructional video. I get a lot of benefit out of viewing things like this and drawing connections between each other. Hopefully you do too, but if you are wanting some like more concrete information, I have tons of videos here on my TikTok that you can indulge yourself in. Okay, it's time to start assigning aura types. Again, another disclaimer, this is just fun. There might be some nuggets in here, but you still got to understand strategy and authority in human design. You can't just watch HxH Hunter and expect to know this stuff. But this is very interesting. I'm going to start with the low-hanging fruit, and I'm going to bring the reflector aura up to transmutation. Transmutation is the ability to change the quality or the aura to match something else. Reflectors have all undefined centers. Their body graphs look like this, and they're able to take the way people think, what people think about, the way people get attention, the direction people move, their egos, feel people's emotions, feel their sexual creative energy, feel their physiological health, feel the stress in their body. Part of the dynamic of this reflector aura is to be able to open up and close, ultimately encompassing all these basics: Ten, controlling aura; Zetsu, containing aura; and Ren, releasing aura. Next, some more low-hanging fruit. We've got the projector that's coming over here to emission, the ability to detach from their aura. Now, there are different types of projectors, but all of projectors have a penetrating aura. It's absorbing, and then it's focusing its energy. Next, we have generator and manifesting generator, which, to be very honest, these aura types are very similar. They have an enveloping quality to them. They are very, that's right, enhancement style, the ability to strengthen oneself or object. I'm going to go ahead and put the man gen one up here too. The thing that makes generators is this center right here. This red center is called the sacral. Generators have the ability to enhance themselves by following the sacral. The sacral is either going to give you like, ooh, or like, ew, ew, ew. And lastly, we have the manifester, which is going to go over here in conjuration. What makes a manifester is having an energy center like the solar plexus here connected to the throat, the manifestation center. This produces and manifests constantly, hence conjuration, the ability to create objects from your aura. So that's the first round of picks and where I just put everything. However, it's really important to remember this, in that you can be born a certain type but still use the strategies or techniques of other types. And while this is not a perfect 1v1 ratio, like I can't just move this here, lose 20% and then lose 40%, it's still really interesting to think about because there are certainly some projectors that do less detaching their aura from the body and more manipulation or more enhancement. Any of these auras can become specialized if they really cultivate a unique effect. And at the end of the day, HxH Hunter is a freaking anime, whereas human design is real life. I absolutely love making videos like this because I am such an anime geek. I love the storytelling. I love their ability to conceptualize stuff like this separate of human design. Like, I don't think the writers of this anime were like, oh, let's make it like human design. No, they were just like building their fantasy world or learning from martial arts. And that's the beauty of it too, because human design is not a new system, right? It's Kabbalah, it's I Ching, it's astrology, it's chakra systems. It's a bunch of old systems that have been brought into a new frame of reference so that the people in the current day can use it. As cool as the I Ching is, people do not care about it today. They care about like what color your aura is on a filter, or if you're losing aura points at school because your backpack is left open and you're walking down the hallway and then someone puts a kick me sign on your back. And now you have about as much aura as Logan Paul walking out to his last fight. Now, hopefully that tickled your brain because it definitely tickled mine. Thank you for watching. Send this to somebody who loves Hunter x Hunter, and don't forget to let me know how you're feeling about this in the comments.